Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today I decided to get some help with recognizing where I am in Australia. Because I can usually tell when I'm in Australia, but guessing which state or, pinpointing is a bit tricky. So I decided to hit up the one, the only Zigzag and get some help on recognizing where I am. And yeah, make sure you go subscribe to Zigzag. There's a link down in the description. I'm sure you already are, but just in case you aren't, make sure you go check him out. Super good, super talented GeoGuessr YouTuber. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Let's dive into it. Yo, what's up, Zigzag?
What is going on, Buzzy? Great to be here.
How's it going? So you're pretty good with Australia states and just Australia in general, right?
Definitely one of my fortes on GeoGuessr, that's for sure, yes.
Yeah, I can tell. And I'm not very good at, I'm alright. Like I can tell if it's Darwin. I know the Stobie poles and things like that. And I know that there's yellow plates in New South Wales. That's about it. So I do.
You got the basics, but we're gonna put some more specifics into your head here.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know how to is there a script or something that I need to get the state street counter?
You know what? We could just use country street counter and then press 0 if we fail.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds good. And we'll play a
balanced Australia. Yeah, that's the best.
Okay, cool. So you can see what I'm seeing?
Yep, I can. And so with balanced Australia, it's evenly distributed between all the states, but Tasmania and Northern Territory have half the amount of locations.
I see.
Yep.
Cool. Let's just dive right into it. I'll just try and see if I know what it is, and then you tell me if it's wrong or if it's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'll get your opinion first, and then I'll chime in straight after.
Yeah, so like this, honestly, I don't know, Queensland?
Yep, off the bat, I think that's a good guess. I think it is going to be somewhere in Queensland, although it's not 100% sure. Queensland has quite a lot of Gen 3. I mean, I think in New South Wales, Gen 2 and Gen 4 are more common than in Queensland. Yeah. And we've got a green painted pole here, which is a very loose meta for Queensland. I mean, they're just slightly more common there, so I could say that much. And then, but this one's mostly, like many Australian rounds, it's mostly just landscape guesser, and this one feels more Queensland, as you said.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. It's kind of like dry and, I don't know.
Yeah, dry and green at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, if those houses that are kind of over to our east, those ones kind of like, just with the sheds and stuff. Yeah. I think it might be, it's on stilts. It's on stilts, which is also a good Queensland tip. If a house is on stilts, it's likely to be in Queensland.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like 90-something% confident that we are in Queensland here, probably just in the south somewhere.
In the south of Queensland somewhere.
Yeah, so maybe north of Toowoomba a bit or something like that. Which is
up here?
Yeah, something there or a bit further north, somewhere in that region. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Near Brisbane, actually.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty good.
Yep. Good effort there.
One down. Okay. So this one, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe Queensland.
We do have some state specific hints here, so I can come through with the answer once you've come up with what you think it is.
State specific. All right, I think Queensland.
This one is not Queensland, and I'm pretty sure. Can we zoom in on that pole that's like kind of next to the red car there?
Oh, this one?
Yeah, the one over to the right hand side of the road.
This one?
Yeah, so this one is a Victorian pole. And you can tell that because it's got these two underhangs on the top crossbar. On the top crossbar, on the top one.
These two things.
Yeah, those two. Those two are Victorian exclusive. You do see similar ones elsewhere, but those two kind of long ones is going to be Victorian when you see that. So it's very useful. Also, Generation 2 is pretty common in Victoria as well.
Okay.
And then there was another hint I was looking at over this direction. Oh, yeah, so if you turn a bit to I guess it's our east there as well, there's like those rows of, those rows of pine-looking trees there.
Over here, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to like South Island in New Zealand, but there's a lot of those in like southern Victoria as well. So I would say that's also a pretty good clue, although less consistent. So I would say we're going to be like near between Geelong and Warrnambool somewhere, probably on the south coast there.
Just to here?
Yeah, somewhere around that kind of region there.
Ooh.
That's my prediction.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Could be wrong.
I would have gone Queensland here. I don't know why.
Yeah, poles are quite useful. So
yeah. Okay, these overhang, these underhangs.
Yeah.
The pine tree, Gen 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. That's awesome.
That's about it. And then the plates as well, but plates wouldn't be that helpful. Oh yeah, nice. Pretty good.
It's over there, nice.
Hamilton. Oh, my uncle was in Hamilton the other day.
Oh, true. Wait, that's 2 down.
Yeah, we're going good. Okay, this one looks a little bit more gettable, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, kind of feels like Cairns off the bat.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see if we can see anything.
I don't know, just like the palm tree type thing.
Yeah.
I don't really want to look at the signs too much because I want to.
Okay.
I want to use.
Fair.
Like if there's nothing else, then I will. But like, I want to be able to get it off the poles and like the other stuff. Like if the signs weren't here.
So over to our south, what would it be southwest there? We have another stilts house that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that definitely looks Queensland. Not to mention all those palms. You're right. That's definitely going to be something that leans you towards Queensland or like a Darwin or something like that. But this one doesn't feel very Darwin, does it?
No.
And then I think I want you to like pan back north because I thought I might have seen a Queensland specific sign. Yeah. Zoom in on the yellow diamond.
The yellow diamond.
Which is on the side street.
Oh, here.
Okay. So it's not a Queensland exclusive one. Sometimes you'll see those in school zones with orange around the outside. But not this one. But as it stands, I do think we are indeed somewhere in Queensland, although I'm not sure how far north. But I would be happy for something in Cairns region.
Okay, yep. Sweet.
Yeah. But as for the polls, they're all generic in this one, so there's nothing really helpful about them, I would say. Yeah.
Go for it.
Should be good.
Okay.
I was going to say, it could be like Cairns and Sunshine Coast often look very similar. They have a similar amount of greenery, but whatever. We still got the state, so.
Still Queensland, yeah.
Yeah, wait. I've never been to Queensland, so that's my excuse, I guess.
Oh, true. Yeah, I've been to Brisbane.
Oh, nice.
Gold Coast, ages ago there.
Nice.
All right, so
Gen 2 here.
Gen 2, so probably Victoria.
Well, also not only does Victoria have a lot of Gen 2, but particularly Tasmania has a ton of Gen 2.
Yeah.
So for this one, I'm thinking it's one of the two, certainly. Or not certainly, but there's a high likelihood.
Yeah. Something I noticed about Tasmania is there's a lot of similarities to New Zealand. Like
yeah.
So like this moss on this rock is something we get a lot in New Zealand. So
yeah, true.
I'm immediately seeing things that resemble New Zealand. The ferns, the moss on the rocks. This sort of like shrubbery on the side of this.
Yeah, kind of like dense vegetation that you wouldn't see so much where it gets drier in Australia.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do agree that this one should be Tasmania. Now it could be somewhere in like the kind of wetter parts of Victoria or New South Wales, but with the Generation 2, so I'd say about like 80% of coverage in Tasmania is actually Gen 2. So like whenever you see a Gen 2, there's always a good possibility that it would be Tas. And this is also quite hilly, which Tasmania is basically all over. So I kind of like it the best overall.
So it's kind of a 50-50 between Vic and Tasmania here.
No. Well, I'd say it's definitely more likely to be Tasmania, but yeah, it could be Vic as well.
Okay,
let's go. New South Wales. See it should be correct. Oh no, it was wow. So that was definitely a difficult round, especially because I don't think I've ever had one in that forest. So tough. It's okay.
By Ballarat. All right, so we'll reset the streak counter.
All right, back to it.
We'll try get 10 or something.
Yeah. We'll definitely get 10. Okay, so look in the distance here. We have a sign with an orange outline, like I was telling you about before. Which is to our
this one.
It's the school zone sign. Yep, it's got the speed limit on it. It's got orange outline. I saw that once in Canberra, but basically every other time it should be in Queensland. So
really? Okay,
it will be in Queensland.
So straight off the bat, don't really need to look
Oh
around too
snap!
much.
We also have a really nice clue here as well on the traffic on the intersection here. We have this red painted square with a yellow around it, and that's something you only see on the actual road itself.
Oh, this thing here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That one's a basically Queensland exclusive as well. For whatever reason they do it. I'm pretty sure it's normally around Brisbane, but I could be
okay.
wrong.
So
But it's definitely Queensland for
let's
sure.
go for it. Let's go Brisbane.
Yeah. Outskirts maybe.
Oh wow,
Yeah, nice. Let's go.
nice.
4 kilometers. Beautiful.
Holy, okay.
All
Damn,
right,
that's
so that
good
was
to
that
know.
was a successful seed apart from the Vic, but
Yeah, that would have been good.
what can you do?
Okay, well, we're one down. That was really good. Really good tip with the square there. I had no idea about that.
Sure. Yeah, okay, this one's interesting. I'm actually not too sure off the bat here, so what do you think?
I was gonna say Northern Territory because of these short trees, but then looking this way, this stuff, I don't know.
So well, Northern Territory is perhaps possible. I don't really think it is because I think we'd have like a redder soil, and you can kind of see the gravel on the side of the road is kind of grey here.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not like a super consistent tip, but I think it's probably not Northern Territory. But you are right; the trees are kind of shorter and thinner, so I am thinking it is quite northern, and so perhaps Queensland for that reason. Also, as some of you guys watching may know, but or not, there's no Generation 4 between Alice Springs and Darwin, or at least you only get it around Alice and around Darwin. So like all the highway between there is all Gen 3 instead.
Okay, even like over here.
Yeah, that road's also Gen 3. Yeah, so this one is probably 2. I mean, you get it for Kakadu National Park, you get the Gen 4 now, but that's about the extent of it. So. That's near Darwin, if you don't know, but yeah. And so I think northern Queensland here, and also one more tip that makes me think Queensland before we guess. Look over to our east here, just the closest bollard to our east, has like a short reflector on it, rather than the normal kind of longer length red one. Yeah. And short reflectors are more common in South Australia and Queensland. So,
okay.
Yeah, thinking Queensland for that reason as well.
All right.
Yeah, I would say I would say we're closer to the coast though. Because you would not get this much grass that far in. So I'd say, yeah, we could be like outside Townsville or outside Mackay or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like on a country road out there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow.
Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So what was it that led you closer to the coast there?
Just the fact that they had to like mow the grass on the side of the road there, so it means it probably grows really long. And yeah, I guess grass just grows more near the coast because it's too dry in the center of the country.
Oh my gosh! Okay, that's neck
it's
level.
Kind of conjecture. It's kind of conjecture, but you know.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Gen 1. It's not
Gen 1. This grass looks different to the last round.
Well, officially, we do skip Gen 1 rounds on Balanced Australia streaks. Okay. So I guess we can just take a stab at it and then well, I guess like yeah, I would probably say it's like Victoria or something, but I don't know.
We've got a short reflector.
Yeah,
there.
It does appear that way. So it could be South Australia as well, I guess. But I guess just guess Antarctica so that we can continue our streak. Really. Oh wow, Queensland. Yeah. Was a Queensland short reflector.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like playing Gen 1. Okay, we're on a 2 streak.
We're on 2.
Okay, so this one we have a state specific poll, but let's take a look around first and get your opinion on
it. It's looking kind of northern.
I would say so.
Yeah, I don't know. This one, I'd probably go near Brisbane. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think it's going to be near Brisbane. And so these little like jutting coils on this pole here.
Yeah.
Go one side. I think they're Queensland exclusive, if not like more common there. I think you may be able to see them in Western Australia sometimes, but obviously we're not really looking WA here. So I would say somewhere near Brisbane is a good guess. But yeah, those coils like that. I mean, it's something you have to kind of learn. It's not particularly common, but yeah.
Yeah. So you get these in Queensland.
Yeah. don't really think you'd see them in New South Wales.
Ooh.
Yep,
Okay.
nice. Very good.
Alrighty.
Ooh, interesting one. Right, Gen 4.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a weird round, actually. Okay, let's check out
Is
the
that?
reflectors here. Normal length reflectors, it appears. Okay, so let's check out this license plate. It seems like one of the ones where we may actually have to use the license plate a bit here. You see what color it roughly is?
It looks like there might be a bit of red at the bottom and like some blue.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe it's just like a camera artifacts or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very like red soil, very flat, and no trees whatsoever, which is probably the most interesting part of the round.
Looks like we have gaps.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I was just thinking that it might be South Australia, and we do. Yeah. So gaps is only a South Australian thing. So
yeah, so they've repainted this this line with no gap, but you can tell that there was a line that had gaps.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, well spotted. Yeah. Very well spotted. And so yeah, it's the new convention to have solid ones. So in Gen 4 you're more likely to see solid ones, but in Gen 3 and Gen 2 there's quite commonly gaps in South Australia. So I think we're going to be like fairly far north here, obviously.
Luckily, the person who was painting over this was probably a GeoGuessr player who was like, you know what, we'll leave the gaps in there on the side.
That might be useful one day. That might be useful one day for Bozzy and Zigzag, man. So I think this might be near Olympic Dam.
Olympic.
Like so yeah, it's a bit around there, around where your cursor is. Yeah, and so I think there's that highway. It's a highway that goes out to another town that looks like this. I think I can't remember which one it is, but I feel like it's out near there somewhere, or maybe near Cooper Pedy or something like that.
This road almost lines up, kind of.
I think it might be that road, to be honest.
It's a bit.
The fact that there's no trees would also.
Oh wait, actually, it is kind of perfect.
Yeah, it's a very similar angle. I agree. Go for it.
Let's go there.
They're gonna be somewhere in the area.
Oh, nice. Okay, no,
right
way down there.
It's pretty good.
Way down there, but
I'm not disappointed with that.
It was the Olympic Dam highway, so going Olympic Dam.
Yeah,
kind of good.
I have a family friend who works there as well, so there you
go.
Okay, so this one is kind of a painful little round here. This one is a toss-up, so get your opinion first, and then we'll think about it together.
I mean, the dirt is a little bit brown, but I don't think it's Western Australia. I was thinking, either Victoria or New South Wales. Either one of those.
I totally agree. This one should be Victoria or New South Wales. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the very similar soil color to what you get in WA. I think the biggest thing that would dissuade me from WA is the fact that the grass is pretty long, and it feels relatively green. This could still be WA. I'm not discounting it entirely, but yeah, I think it feels more kind of East Coast for that reason, I'd say.
Yeah.
And so now I just want you to like zoom all the way in and look on the horizon to see if we see any hills at all, because that might actually help us narrow down a region. Because at this point I am narrowly leaning New South Wales, but could easily be either one.
So if there's no hills, there's some hills there.
We do see some hills.
What does that say?
It doesn't like it just helps you like narrow down regions. Of course, it can still be both sides of the border, unfortunately.
I see.
But yes, okay. So hills over to
maybe a couple more down there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a painful one.
Yeah.
I would say with this like redder soil color, it's more likely to be in New South Wales, but if not, we're probably just going to be on the border. Actually, we have hills all sides. So that's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still prefer somewhere in New South Wales, just near the border. Maybe near Wagga Wagga area, yeah.
Wagga Wagga? Alright, go there.
Yeah, and the side roads there. Watch it being big, but we'll see.
Ooh,
oh, nice.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Alright, happy with that. We made it to 5.
Yeah.
Made it to 5.
Yeah, 5 down. Let's try to get 5 more.
Absolutely, Buzzy.
I'm already learning so much.
Alright, this might be my ends here.
Yeah, these poles.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, these story poles, they used to be railway tracks, and then they're reused into poles in South Australia. Is that right? They used to be railway tracks?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's correct, yeah.
And
at least that's what people tell me.
They just put some like concrete inside it. Something like that. What
and
else? So definitely going to be South Australia, but is there anything else here?
I mean, it's built up generation for thatched fences, very common in Adelaide specifically.
Oh, really?
You can see them in Melbourne quite a bit too, but yeah, they're the two cities you want to guess when you see thatched fences, really.
Oh, wow.
What else to say here? The yellow bus stops, I think we saw a few of those. That's an Adelaide thing as well, or South Australia more broadly. Yeah, there is one to our south if you pan over there.
A yellow bus stop.
Yeah. Oh, the bus shelter like sign is yellow. Yeah, that's what you'll always see.
Over here, yeah. Okay, cool.
Adelaide, yep. What else to say? There's not much. I think this is going to be near the coast. This is going to be like one of the western suburbs, I think.
Alright.
So yeah, just guess right near the beach in Adelaide.
Let's
The
go.
area feels good to me. Yeah. Nice. We probably could have 5K'd that, to be fair, but 4998's pretty good.
200 meters away. It's all good.
Yeah, casually.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, okay, you know that. That's
just
good.
Learned that. That's the it's either Queensland or Western Australia. Wait, no, South Australia.
Yeah. And so what I will say about that, take that with a grain of salt. You can see short reflectors in Victoria and New South Wales as well occasionally, but you know, it's much less common. But we do have a state-specific hint here as well, which is this yellow and black striped bollard. They're quite rare. Yeah, there's one on the other side of the road as well. They're quite rare, but when you see yellow bollards in general, more likely to be Queensland, and when you see the yellow and black striped one, I'm pretty sure I have seen them in Northern Territory, but this one is in Queensland. So yeah, just those two is where you'll see that. And then also this kind of separated middle line is more common, I would say, in Queensland than in any other state, especially with the teeth. The rumble strips running along it. So, yeah. All points to Queensland here. Very easy round for me.
All right, sweet. Easy
so,
peasy.
I would say near... I like to say further north, maybe near to like Bundaberg, but more inland.
Bundaberg, like Gin.
Yeah, around there could be good.
Let's line it up.
So.
Right there.
Surely, 5K right here. Oh, pretty close. Gladstone. There we go.
Pretty good though. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I haven't noticed those wide middle lines before.
They're relatively uncommon, but you see them on Queensland highways fairly often, I'd say. Yeah, so what are you thinking here?
Ooh, yeah. This is
a hard round.
This is the kind of round I would look at and have no idea where to go. What are you thinking?
Okay, you have no idea.
Yeah,
so one thing I'll say about this round is the grass is very green, and it kind of makes it look more southern, right? That's like. But on the other side of the road, you kind of have this yellowish grass, which maybe looks more northern. So it's kind of like that's what makes this round really difficult, I'd say. And so one thing I'll say is that a lot of the time you get overcast coverage in Victoria. However, I don't think this one is Victoria actually.
Okay.
Victoria, like overcast coverage either side of Melbourne is very common. But yeah, looking at the rest of the landscape, I actually think it's going to be Queensland.
Okay.
And I think I just know the road. I'm pretty sure this is just like a northern Queensland road. Like central. I know, like central southern really, but yeah.
Like down here.
Yeah, like it's one of the main ones. I think maybe the A71 there would be probably a good shout, or maybe the next one over. But yeah, it's like one of those ones. But it's surprisingly green. This road is what I'll say, and it could still be Victoria. I'm not 100% sure, but I think
this side does look like Queensland.
Yeah. And if you look the other side, kind of more Victorian.
Yeah, like looking at this and looking at this, different.
Yeah, certainly.
I'll send it
here.
Have
any short reflectors, so yeah, but you should be correct. Yeah.
Oh, we do have a short reflector over there, yeah.
Oh, we do. Actually, that's true.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. That's the one I meant.
Yeah, the 67. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta remember that, but yeah, there we go.
All right, nice one. So that's
that was a real streak ender before I really practiced a lot. That's a really annoying location. Okay, here this is a cool one. We got state specific hints here, so I like it.
Oh, really? Okay, what are they?
It's poles, but first off, let's get your opinion.
The pole. Okay, yeah. No idea.
Okay, so it's very hilly here, Generation 2. So immediately when you're seeing like kind of like colder looking climate, hilly Gen 2 should be between Victoria and Tasmania here.
Okay.
And so this one also we have like kind of some older looking smaller huts, and that's both more common in those two states as well.
Yeah.
The closest pole to us appears to be made of concrete.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah, it appears to be made of concrete. And so concrete poles are much more common in Victoria than any other state. Obviously, South Australia uses all concrete poles, but, compared to the eastern coast states, it's easily the state that uses the most concrete poles.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the next pole, the one you're kind of looking at in the distance,
Yeah.
we have these kind of coils on 1, 2, 3. Like, sometimes you won't have the top one, but the 1 and 2... I'm talking about the top set, yeah. And so it's kind of hard to see on Gen 2, but I'm sure maybe later on in the next few rounds we'll come across another one because they're fairly common and they are Victorian poles, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, about a quarter of Victorian poles are concrete like this, whereas in other states it's about 5%.
All right. Okay. Also, what is going on here? What is this?
That one, I'm not really sure what's going on. There's like kind of like a bad meta that I use that like when you see double reds, it's likely to be in New South Wales. But as for me, I don't think this one's New South Wales. So
we've got white
I take that one with a
plates
grain of
as
salt.
All right, I'll go Victoria here. Any thoughts on where this would be?
Good question.
We got palm trees and we got like
we do have a palm. That's interesting.
Like, mountain.
I would say maybe like maybe northeast of Melbourne, in the hills northeast of Melbourne.
Up here somewhere?
Somewhere there maybe. Not really sure. We'll see.
Ooh,
yeah, okay, that's pretty good.
Northeast of Melbourne, yeah. Spot on. 50 kilometers away.
That's kind of a strange run. There's not too much coverage around there, so wasn't too sure. Well, this one's interesting too. Let's go.
Yeah, this is pretty European looking, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It kind of feels like Italy or Spain or something.
Yeah, and like with these bollards here, it almost feels like Turkey.
Yeah, true. Okay, so where are you thinking first? Because this one's a really interesting round, and I'm interested to see where you're thinking.
I'm thinking, is that an orange bollard here?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Maybe? I don't know. Like, I wanted to say Queensland, but then looking at these trees, these pine trees, are definitely more southern, I'd say. So maybe Victoria.
Yeah. Okay, I want you to look at the guardrail to our south. Directly south there.
Oh, yeah.
The quality's a bit too hard for me to see, but what does it look like to you? Does it look like there's like a yellow end with like a black strike through it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one is basically exclusive to New South Wales and the Australian Capital Territory.
Oh, okay.
And so I cannot lie to you. My first thought was that this was the main highway in Tasmania that runs through the middle of the country, because you have Gen 4 antenna running through there. Okay. But I don't think I've ever seen that guardrail, the New South Wales style guardrail, in Tasmania. So if this ends up being Tasmania, then it's a horrible, horrible, horrible bait round. Yeah, I think this one should be like, it's going to be like near Canberra, but in New South Wales, or maybe exiting Sydney. One of the two, I think.
Yeah, it looks further south, so
yeah, maybe around there. I mean, it could be in Canberra, which would just be terrible luck, but yeah, I kind of like that kind of road there. That looks good to me.
Yeah, maybe like here.
So yeah, be sure to guess in New South Wales, because I think in Canberra we'd probably see gaps in the outside of the road. Or I'm not entirely sure, but I think we probably would.
Yeah, I was in Canberra there.
Yeah, you were.
I'll just go here.
Yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, that seems good to me. Go for it. Come on, be right.
Oh,
yes.
It was south. What was that road?
Whew. Yeah, it felt like that road. Kind of
wow.
uncommon. We've got so many interesting locations in this seed. I love it.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. Like, I just like, I don't know, crammed in so much new stuff into my brain. It's great.
Yeah, for real. Okay, 20K and we got 10. So that's great.
That's brilliant. Hey.
All right, let's continue it on.
Should we continue?
Yeah, till we die.
Okay. Cool.
And if there's long rounds, we can just condense them or something.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's cool. I like this round.
Is it?
Plenty of state-specific hints for this one, or at least
Oh, really?
Good metas. Yeah,
Is this Western Australia?
it is, and it's a really interesting WA round because it's so hilly. Because WA is very flat.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so let me run you through it. So obviously, Buzzy probably mostly looked at the soil color to determine WA here. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that was that right. Yeah. So you kind of have this kind of orange, kind of brown, orange brown or red brown kind of color in the dirt.
Hmm.
Then we also have these kind of trident pole tops,
Yeah.
and when you see these on a thick pole like this, can you see how the pole's kind of just a bit thicker than you'd normally see for a wooden pole?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of like it's a dodgy meta, but I think it is true that you generally see thicker poles in WA with this trident on top, and that trident you'll only really see in WA and Victoria. And so yeah, there's a similar one in Victoria, but yeah, should be WA for that. Then
Right.
also we have brush plants. If you zoom in where you're looking now, you can see
Oh,
these
these?
brush plants. No. Further, just near the pole we were looking at. Yeah, these brush plants
Ah, yeah,
with
yeah,
with the tall stalks running through them.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see those around the country, but very commonly in WA. In fact, if you dropped in a WA round, look around for one because you'll probably see one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or maybe like at least half the time, I would say. Yeah. And
Cool.
so we should be outside north. I would say this is northeast of Perth, just in close to Perth,
Alright.
in the hilly section there. Yeah,
So,
this kind of region
yeah.
here. Yeah. Can you see how there's a few ridges? This is very hilly for WA. It tends to be a pretty
I
flat
can't see
state.
where the hills are. I guess here.
Yeah, it's around. Yeah, it's around where you're looking. Yeah. Should be good.
All right, let's go here. Oh wait, let's go.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
I was about to change to that word.
Yeah, I saw you considering it.
Nice.
Though.
Okay, cool. WA.
Easy dub. Ooh, another state-specific hint. Or two of them. We're looking at two right now, so that's nice.
Is it the yellow diamond?
No, not on this occasion. It is something that's yellow though. It's the yellow bicycle.
The yellow bicycle.
So on bike lanes in Australia, they'll all states will paint the bicycle white, apart from Queensland.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Of course, bro. And then also on this pole right here, the one we're looking straight at, we got the black marking, same style as Malaysia.
Yeah.
And that one is only from Gold Coast to Sunshine Coast in Queensland as well.
I think I've seen it around because I have had this black sticker and I have made the joke that we're in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Now you know.
Malaysia pole, you're going to be in Sunshine Coast to Brisbane. Is it?
Yeah, to Gold Coast.
Sunshine
Coast to Gold Coast. Yeah, anyway,
all the way along here. Okay.
This one might feel more like Gold Coast to me. I don't really know, but it could used to be Sunshine Coast. One of the two, I reckon.
Okay. Let's go.
But yeah, we were just staring at two easy state-specific hints there.
Wow, the yellow bicycle. Okay.
Nice.
We're up in Brisbane.
All right. More state-specific hints we're looking straight at here. So
I know them.
Here.
I know them. One is
okay,
recent.
Okay, go.
One is recent. It's this trident with thick pole.
Oh, yep. We got it. Yep.
Yellow sign post is going to be Western
correct.
Australia. And this pole is super thick.
Yep, that's true. Okay, I got two more for you.
Oh,
so
is it the curb? The flat curb?
Yeah, we got the flat curb, and then we got the Indonesian/Polish marking on the pole here.
Oh, is this?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And also that big white sticker as well with the yellow bit at the bottom. Also WA exclusive. So it's all good here. It's all good on this one.
Whoa, okay. Sweet, I'm going to send Perth.
Yeah, it's Perth. Certainly Perth.
Nice.
Okay, interesting one here.
Anything straight off the bat?
Oh, there's nothing states. Oh, we got the black marking.
We got the black marking. So we're in.
Yeah, feeling Brisbane on this one. Maybe Sunshine.
Okay, let's go Sunshine Coast.
Get it.
And was Brisbane?
Suburbs. Oh, interesting one here. Okay, we might lose our streak here because this one kind of looks similar to two states. So let's take a look around. What you thinking?
Is this going to be Queensland?
I don't think so. I think this is more of a Victorian, New South Wales toss-up.
Okay.
Can you see how the coverage is super exposed here? It's kind of like the Perth coverage where it's like just super.
Yeah,
bright.
yeah.
I think I think I know the area where this is going to be on the border, and I think on the New South Wales side, right in the center of the New South Wales Victorian border. So yeah, around there, yeah. And so, just click in there. I think it's going to be right on the border. So, yeah, there's not too much to say about this. It's kind of rural, so but yeah, pretty green. Yeah. It's going to be somewhere on the border.
Well, I'll click a bit further up just in case. New South Wales. All right.
I think so. Let's go. Ooh, yeah, let's go.
Nice. Okay.
I don't really know how consistent that coverage, like that kind of overexposed coverage is, but it worked there, so let's say it works.
So if it's overexposed, then you're going to be on the border somewhere. Could be Victoria, could be New South Wales.
I would not be. I would not say that. I'm not confident enough to say it, but for a round that looks like that, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Another hard one. Hilly this time.
Thoughts Victoria.
Yeah, I think this is Victoria or South Australia. Yeah, I do think so.
Just the vibe.
Yeah, vibe.
The eucalyptus, the hills. I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the two. I actually kind of prefer South Australia here, I think.
Okay.
But it could easily be Victoria, as you say. Just trying to think of places that actually fit, because a bit like the biggest part of learning this map is just learning the landscapes. As much as like poles and signs and stuff like that will help, you have to kind of know where the hills are and kind of know how high they get and that kind of thing. And it kind of reminds me of the Adelaide hills. I'll zoom in down the road and both sides, and hopefully we can see like a short reflector or
because a road like this could be in either, right? Like, well, this sort of landscape, landscape could be in either, really.
Yeah, this is not a pleasant round, but I think I just prefer like the hills of South Australia for this one.
Okay, sure.
It's very green, but I think it's just because it's taken in the winter, personally. So the hills are just outside Adelaide Hills region.
Yeah, so Adelaide Hills, like here?
Yeah, so I'd say maybe southern parts of the hills. Yeah, around there maybe.
Okay.
We'll see, but not confident. We'll see. Yeah, Grampians. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
With Victoria.
Tough round. That was always going to be tough to get.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Grampians is very, very unique looking place.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot anyway. So yeah, we'll just we'll end it there. But
yeah. That was.
Thank you so much. Maybe I can give you some tips on somewhere else, somewhere that I don't know where I'd be as good as you are, as good as Australia. You know what I mean? Like, because I
put a ridiculous amount of hours into Australia, so I should be good at it.
It shows, yeah, it shows. But anyway, thank you, Zigzag.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. It was good fun. Yeah, till next time.
Well, there we have it. That's gonna be the end of this video. We have learned quite a lot. I don't know about you, but I've learned heaps of new stuff about Australia. And again, big shout out to zi8gzag. Please go hit that link in the description if you aren't subscribed to him. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. See you later.